Hello everyone! A couple of days ago I played in the release event for Destroyer Kings, the new set from Dragon Ball Super, the card game. And let me tell you guys, I played Cheelai and Lemo and I had a blast with this deck. I won all the matches and, well, there were only 2 rounds because we were in a bit of a time crisis. So yeah, we only played 2 rounds. I won them both. There was no clear winner, of course, but still, it did pretty well actually. And I'm going to talk to you guys about what I pulled, what I played, and why I played it. So first of all, we each got 2 of the special packs, which included these. And that's actually all we got to build our deck. So I played these 2 as well. And these are the new promo cards for 3. It's green, of course. We have a Super Saiyan God Son Goku, Energy of the Gods. It's a 15k character with 5 combo. It has a permanent that if your opponent has 2 or more battle cards in play, which can happen quite often, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 2. That's quite nice. And it has Sparking 3, not too hard to get. When you play this card, draw 1 card. So basically, in the right conditions, it's a 15k for 1 that draws you a card. And yeah, that did happen. So that everyone had those, of course. So yeah, we had 8 boosters to build our deck around. The problem was for Europe, or actually in the Netherlands, certain stores, they didn't get the pre-release kits. So yeah, we didn't get any of the cool gold stamped promos, which are now worth quite a lot of money in Europe. Instead, we got 2 packs, 2 older promo packs. We had Shenron Wishing Anew and Ultimate Form Son Goku. Well, at least that's what I got from those packs. We weren't allowed to use these for obvious reasons. So yeah, let's just take a look at what I made. So first of all, we were told that if we have a Shenron leader, like this one, and there's another one in this set, we were allowed to fill our deck with 7 Dragon Balls. That in mind, having that in mind, I went around and looked what I had for green. This was the only Shenron card that I had, Cheelai and Lemo. Let me tell you guys what this card does. You can't add cards from your life to your hand during your turn, except with this card's skill. As an activate main once per turn, choose up to 1 Dragon Ball card from your life and or deck, and add it to your hand. Then shuffle any areas you looked through. And then as a wish, when there are 7 Dragon Balls in your drop area, choose up to 1 Broly BR card from your drop area, add it to your hand, and flip this card over. Right, then we have a leader that has 15k. Yeah, and the nicest part about this Shenron is it can actually attack, just like the ones from set 5. You know, the Frieza and stuff. Yeah, this card, this side of the card says permanent. You can't add cards from your life to your hand during your turn. And as an activate main, you can once per turn choose 1. Either draw a card or choose 1 green or black desire card in your hand with an energy cost less than or equal to your current energy and activate its activate main skill. Or remove 7 Dragon Ball cards in the drop area from the game. If you do, choose up to 2 green Frieza's Army cards with an energy cost of 2 or less from your deck and play them. Then shuffle your deck and flip this card over at the end of the turn. Right, so that's the leader. 7 Dragon Balls, of course. Yeah, so I went and looked what kind of green cards I had. Now I started off, of course, with the Broly cards. So I have Broly Unrealized Ambition. That's only a 1-drop for 10k. When you play this card from your hand, and if your leader card is a green Frieza card, choose 2 cards from your life and add them to your hand, which is negated. Auto. When this card is removed from a battle area by a skill or KO'd, and if your leader card is green Frieza's army card, choose 1 or 2 cards from your life and add them to your hand. Then choose up to 1 Broly BR card with an energy cost of 4 from your hand and play it. Negate it. It's just a 1-drop 10k, in my case. Nothing else. Then we have the 4-drop Broly Berserker Origins, 15k. Once per turn, activate battle. Choose 1 card from your hand and place it in the drop area. Choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 3 or less and KO it. Excellent. Doesn't even need to be rested. And then as an auto, when this card is removed, you can choose 2 cards from your hand and place them in the drop area, and then you can do the same as this one, but instead with a Broly of 6. Which is this one? Oh yeah, I had them. Woo, nice. Broly Power Unleashed, 25k, double strike. I actually managed to play this guy, but not through him. You'll guys see it in a moment. During battles where this card is attacking, your opponent can't activate counter skills with energy cost 2 or more. Activate battle once per turn, choose 1 card from your hand, place it in the drop area, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and KO it. No restriction with energy cost 3, and it doesn't need to be ready or anything, or tapped. Very, very cool. And then it has the same ability, but then for Broly 8, which I don't have. So, besides that, the Double Striker 25k, it really hits home. Then I have 2 cards here to boost Broly. It's the Goliathite, the new breed. When you combo with this card during your turn, choose up to 1 of your Broly BR cards and it gets plus 5k power for the duration of the turn. Very cool. So when you play this on a Broly, for example, gets 5 and another 5 makes 10 for only 0. Very cool. Then we have Tragic Awakening. Now this is a card with which I played the other one. It's a 3-cost activate main, sparking 7. Now that wasn't that hard since I played Dragon Balls in this deck. If your leader card is green, choose Frieza enemy army card. Choose 1 of your energy and place it in the drop area. Then choose up to 1 Broly BR card with an energy cost of 6 or less from your drop area and play it. Excellent. Very nice. Then we have a Wrathful Charge, which is a counter attack. If your leader card is green, negate the attack. Then you may choose 1 battle card and put it in the drop area of your own. And if you do, your opponent chooses 1 card from the hand and places it in the drop area. Well, I added it because it's a counter. Right, then we have the Wish. A Kind Wish. When I read this, I was like, what? But yeah, my good friend Tim here, he pointed out that it costs 4. Now, that turned out not to be that big of a problem anyway. So, what does it do? It's a Desire. It has an activate main. If your leader card is a green Frieza's army card, choose all of your opponent's battle cards, ignore barrier, and place them at the bottom of their owner's deck in any order. If there are no battle cards in play in your battle area, choose up to 1 Broly BR card with an energy cost of 4 from your deck and play it. Then shuffle your deck. Now I managed to play this card for free with Chilaya Limo. And yeah, I just happened to have an opponent who didn't have any cards in play at that time. So I just brought in the Broly. Now I had 2 of these, so that's pretty good. Right, Vegeta, Exploding with Energy. Very cool card. For only 1, it has an auto that says when you play this card, choose all of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost of 1 and KO them. Now there are quite some cards in this set, obviously most sets, that cost 1. So you'll have to want to include this if you play the color. Then Son Goku, Exploding with Energy. Activate main, once per turn, choose 1 green Vegeta BR card in the battle area with an energy cost of 1, the chosen card, and this card gets plus 10k power for the duration of the turn. Now they are both naturally 5k, but only for 1. You can have this turn 2, and yeah. Well, It's just a nice thing. Don't judge. Right, then we have Wings, the morale booster. For 1 we get a 5k. It's a barrier, and you can only have 1 Wings in play in your battle area and reduce the energy cost of slug army cards in your hand by 1. Yeah, so that was this one. Zayun, the Loyal. It's a blocker, that's actually why I included it. If you have a Lord Slug card in your battle area or leader area, which I didn't, you can play this card from your hand without playing its energy cost. I didn't, that doesn't matter. I just played this one because it's a blocker. It's nice to have blockers. Right, oh, the star. This guy was one of the stars. Energy Barrage, Frieza for 4. We have a 20k character with double strike and barrier, which is very, very good. And then when you play this card, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with barrier, ignoring barrier, and KO it. My opponent happened to play a barrier card, and then I just answered with this. He didn't like it. Well, then we have Godstrike Beerus for 3. We get a 15k character that says auto when you combo with this card. And remember, this costs 2 to combo, and still you get 10k power. Choose up to 1 of the keyword skills of 1 of your opponent's battle cards and negate it for the duration of the turn. I didn't use this necessarily, but I could imagine there being some cards out there that you don't want to trigger for the keyword abilities. And then finally, for green, we have Beats. That's only a vanilla character for 1, 10k. Just included it because, well, why not? It's just a beater for 1. And then I was really trying to figure out what do I add next, because I still had, well, quite some cards to go, as you can see. And I was all out of green, or actually usable cards in green. Now most of the other colors, like blue and red, those were cards like if your leader is blue, if your leader is yellow, if your leader is red, then you can do something with that card. Now I didn't want to have any dead cards that I could only combo with or energize. No, I really wanted to have something useful in my card. So I picked yellow because it was the least restrictive color of the bunch. Starting off with Piccolo, the Resolute for 3. When you play this card from your hand, choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost 3 or less in rest mode and KO them. This card is sick. Really. It's too yellow, I know, but still, there are plenty of yellow cards here to go around. So yeah, 2 of those. Then I had an Impenetrable Defense Trunks for 3. It has Evolve 2, but you won't be playing the Evolve for this one. It's a blocker, and at the end of the turn you switch it to active. 20k character. Very nice. Yamcha, ready to brawl. Yeah, I had a foil one and a regular one, so 2. It's a 2-cost character for 10k power. With the auto, when you play this card, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 3 or less in rest mode and KO it. Slightly less good than Piccolo, but I happened to use it once upon a time with Son Gohan, ready for a match. First I played this card for 1. When you play this card, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 4 or less and switch it to rest mode. Then I played this card and bam, it was gone. And it worked like a charm. Then we have a vanilla character, Chen Shin Han, for 2, 20k, not too bad. Then we have Hercule the Champion for 1, 1k. And as a main, place this card at the bottom of its owner's deck, draw 1 card. This was mainly for card draw. I never actually drew it, so yeah, only 1. And Excess Cash, the Gazillionaire, for 2, 1k card. When you play this card, choose 1 card from your hand and send it to your warp, then draw 1 card. I actually never played this card. It's not that good, but I needed some cards to throw away for the energy. Then we have a Master Roshi, Strict Instructor. It's a super combo, and that's about it, because if your leader is black, which is it isn't, it does more stuff. So I just use it as a super combo, my only super combo. Mercenary Tau, Ruthless Trainer. 10k barrier with a permanent. If your opponent's leader card is green or yellow, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 1. It can. And as an auto, once per turn, when a card in your hand is placed in a drop area by an opponent's skill, your opponent chooses 3 cards in their hand and sends them to the warp. Now, I didn't know what to expect from this set, so I just included him. Well, I never drew him. I never actually needed him, so that really didn't matter. Right. What else did I pull and did not choose? I had the untapped power Super Saiyan 2 Son Gohan, another Chi Lai Limo. We had Majin Buu as our leader and Gogeta. And these are the leaders that I had, well, that were my options. Then I had Viku, Bulma, Vegeta, new model Scouter, Preemptive Strike, Super Saiyan God Vegeta. And as you can see here, a lot of these cards work well with specific cards. Now I didn't have most of them, so I just had to improvise and not choose this color. Harmonic Energy, Super Saiyan Blue, Son Goku, another Viku. Son Goku prepping for fusion, another Viku. Preemptive Strike, Super Saiyan God Vegeta, Loyal Kikono. Son Goku prepping for fusion, Bulma from the sidelines. Preemptive Strike, Super Saiyan God Son Goku. Piccolo, Vegeta prepping for fusion. Harmonic Energy, Super Saiyan Blue, Vegeta. That's about it for red. Dawn of Evil, we have Majin Buu, Prelude to Villainy. Son Gohan ability attained. Saiyan Duo Son Goku. Vegeta, Penitent Martyr. Unadulterated Evil Majin Buu. We have a Gokul, the ultimate option. Unadulterated Evil Majin Buu again. Saiyan Duo Son Goku, Gokul, the ultimate option. Quick Shift Majin Buu. Son Goku, Spirit Forger. Hercule, Smile and Nod. Dawn of Evil. Spirit Sword, Bring Back Buu. We go over to yellow, and all these cards mostly are interacting with the Bojack Brigade, which I really loved to play if I had a Bojack leader in my packs, which I didn't. Because this was actually my very first choice, but I couldn't play it. Arrival of the Space Pirates, Dependable Saiyan Trunks, Full Power Kamehameha, ×2. Merciless Farewell, we have a Quick Shift Gokua. Super Dragon Ball, which I didn't want to play. It costs 2. So yeah, that's slightly less good, of course, than free. Activate main. If your leader card is a Shenron card, draw 4 cards, then choose 2 cards from your hand and place them in your drop area. Nice ability, but yeah, still it costs 2. Chen Shin Han, Returning Fire. Quick Shift Krillin. Then we have some more green cards, which I couldn't really use. Like this one. Yeah, I didn't see any use for this Broly control mechanism. Bonds of Friendship Android 8. Space Pirate Bido. Space Pirate Bujin. Another Bujin. Gokua. Another Gokua. And then we go over to the rares and more. We have a super rare. Finishing Blow Son Gohan. Very, very cool, but it's really not worth it anyway. And I had a Son Goku Guardian Angel. Not too shabby, but still. These 2 cards, just no. It just didn't feel right. Vegito at full throttle. Then we have a Frieza, the finisher. We had a foil Harmonic Energy Super Saiyan Blue Son Goku. Then we had a Bojack Agent of Destruction, but it's yellow. And it wasn't that powerful. So, well, in my opinion, of course. Right, then we had a Commander Red, head of the Red Ribbon Army. And finally, oh, my pride, Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta Fusion Onslaught. Now, I really wanted to play this card, but yeah, I couldn't. I just couldn't. There wasn't a way. And yeah, that's about it, actually. So, yeah. Chi Lai is the deck that I won with, and yeah, it worked well. It worked very well. So thank you all for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.